Well, Tap the Rock is something that we initiated a few years ago, and it actually started with Father Rob.
Tap the Rock is really a metaphor, and it comes from the parable of the stone cutter. Back, thousands of years ago, where there weren't power tools and drills and such, that the stone cutter had to go out and he had to, break the rock. And he did was he went out with his little hammer, and he just, tapped the stone, tapped the stone, tapped the rock, tapped the rock, tapped the rock, and it wouldn't break. And day after day after day, he would wake up and go out and tap the rock, and tap the rock, and tap the rock, and it wouldn't break. And he would have to continue and continue and continue to tap the rock until one day it breaks. And it wasn't the last tap on the stone that caused the rock to break, but all the thousands that went before. And the next thing you know, the coaches said, we need a rock.
Father Rob got a rock that was a foundation on the first church that was built on the Villanova campus. So we took that rock and we put that rock in our locker room and told the story to our players. And now they tap the rock going to practice, coming from practice, going out to a game, coming back to the game. And the significance of tapping that rock is always in their mind.
And the next thing you know, the rock started showing up on road trips, and in the locker room. And they started to do, actually physically tap the rock before we went out to play. Sometimes it was in the dining room, before we'd eat a meal before a pregame. And so tap the rock really became a way, it was code. When you say tap the rock to a Villanova football player, or a Villanova athlete really, it says don't give up, keep persevering. Things might not happen for you the first time or the second time, but stay with it.
He actually, the first time I heard that story was from Father Rob, and he goes through the whole story about the man just tapping the rock with the little chisel, just tapping the rock. And pretty much what that means is you just keep working, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the outside factors. You just keep working, just keep tapping the rock, just keep grinding away. Eventually that rock will break. And in this case, win a game. You keep practicing you practice all summer, you lift all summer, you run all summer, you do all of these things, and that's continually tapping the rock. When you're down and out, you keep tapping the rock.
No matter what, keep going. You can be down by a touchdown, you can be down by 40 points. You just gotta keep going.
Every time you tap it, it's just a mindset that you're just gonna, you're gonna just keep fighting, you're gonna keep going hard every play, every snap, and you're not gonna break. You just keep tapping the rock, you just keep fighting no matter how hard it gets. And eventually, you're gonna get the prize, it's just that win or that sack or whatever it is, you just keep fighting every play.